Hi, my name is Paul Folks, President of Affordable Insurance Solutions. Today we're going to talk about final expenses. We're going to cover a couple of things on final expenses is what is final expenses, what you should look for, and roughly how much you should be looking to buy. First of all, we're going to talk what is final expenses insurance. Final expense or burial insurance is typically policies that are under $50,000 and under, and generally have a simplified underwriting process. Meaning is instead of asking you 20 or 30 questions about your health and background, driver's license, things of that nature, they're going to ask you about 10 general health questions. Generally, the process is pretty easy. The general final expense is broken up into three major categories. First day coverage, meaning if you was able to answer all the questions yes, and your health is pretty good, the day you sign you will have a coverage in place. Or a graded policy, which is have a 2-year waiting period on them, what means that you'll pay the premiums for 2 years, and then after that the policy is active. Now those are broken up into two categories. Some will pay you 30% the first year and 70% the second year, and some won't give you anything but your premiums back during the first 2 years. The third one is the guaranteed issues, meaning is that you do not answer any health questions whatsoever. You just pay your premiums, and after 2, maybe 3 years, depends on the company, you are able to have the access to a full amount of the policy. I want to put an interjection here. Those commercials that you see from Colonial Penn and AARP suggesting those are graded policies. You have to wait 2 years. In my experience, 80 to 85% of the people that actually submit to those policies qualify for first day coverage, and first day coverage is generally a lot cheaper than the graded policies. So before you go out and buy those AARPs or Colonial Penn, give your insurance professional a call. The second question I generally get asked is how much final expenses I need. Well, that typically, if you look at my earlier videos and let's say you did not get it while you was younger and you don't have any right now, and you're looking at a final expense because you got a few health issues going on. Typically what I would generally encourage to talk to people about is what kind of funeral service do you want to have? Are you going to have a traditional, or are you for cremation? That's going to greatly affect the price of it. Funeral cost generally is typically right now about $10,000 to $12,000, depends on where you live at. Cremation is going to be less than half, up to a third, just depends on where you are. All those factors consider that, and also consider whether or not you're married or not. If you are married, consider that you know that your income is going to be going away if you're on Social Security, and your wife is not going to get that income again. So all those factors kind of come into play. But the main thing you want to make sure of is that when you're looking at a final expense, not look at what a funeral is going to cost right now, but look at what a funeral is going to cost when you're going to actually use it. Use the rule of age 80. What do you think it's going to cost when you hit age 80? With their average rate of inflation of about 3 to 4%. It will typically double every 20 years. So if you got a $10,000 policy, it will generally double in 20 years, or law of averages. So keep that in mind when you're looking at your final expenses and how you calculate it for yourself or for your spouse, or how you're looking to put your package together. If you have any questions or comments, give me a call or email me at the number below. I'm happy to get back with you and answer any questions that you have. This has been Paul Folks with Affordable Insurance Solutions. Look forward to hearing from you soon. Thank you and have a great day.